First came word of classified documents discovered at a Washington office dating from the time Joe Biden was vice president, followed by more documents discovered at President Biden's personal residence in Delaware.
We're cooperating fully and completely with the Justice Department's review. As part of that process, my lawyers reviewed other places where documents from my time as vice president. They discovered a small number of documents of classified markings in storage areas and file cabinets in my home and my personal library.
U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland has named Robert Hur as special counsel to investigate whether any laws were broken. Hur is a former federal prosecutor appointed by Donald Trump.
I signed an order appointing Robert Hur as special counsel for the matter I've just described. The document authorizes him to investigate whether any person or entity violated the law in connection with this matter. The special counsel will not be subject to the day-to-day supervision of any official of the department, but he must comply with the regulations, procedures, and policies of the department.
A special counsel is often used for cases that could be perceived as highly political, with rules that insulate the investigator to some degree from political pressure. The initial documents were discovered back in November before the congressional midterm elections. The White House is facing pressure over why it waited to reveal the discovery of the documents.
The president and his lawyers acted promptly upon discovery of this mistake. I'm going to leave it there. That's what his lawyer said. But again, this is something that the president takes very seriously.
Former President Donald Trump is also being investigated by a special counsel for his handling of documents and other issues. Republicans are pouncing on Biden, arguing he should be treated the same as Trump.
Here's an individual that's been in office for more than 40 years. Here's an individual that sat on 60 Minutes that was so concerned about President Trump's documents locked in behind, and now we find it just as a vice president, keeping it for years out in the open in different locations. I do not think any American believes that justice should not be equal to all.
The White House insists the Biden documents were inadvertently misplaced, and that the president acted immediately to notify the National Archives upon their discovery. They say that's in stark contrast to how former President Trump has addressed questions about his handling of classified documents. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.